Yeah, okay. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So welcome everyone to Momodora. So this is a pretty cute game, indie game made for the PC. The idea is you're a priestess who is supposed to heal the queen, uh, who has a curse currently, and we are just going to go there to save her. Pretty straightforward to the platformer game. So this is insane category. The stuff about insane is that anything hits you, you die, and you have to restart from the latest checkpoint, which is going to be a bell. Oh, I have game sound now. Neat. So yeah, it's pretty fun. The first area of the game is the most annoying one because it's the most RNG dependent, or like all the patterns of those imps to the little girl you can see are kind of different. So there is a high chance, just like Urinstein showed, that you can die like super easily. It's pretty fun because like again the patterns are very hard to predict, and you only have 1 HP. So yeah. So until we reach the end of the forest, which is the first level, we need 80 coins. Every time you kill enemies, you get coins, or there is some chest that can give coins, and it's going to be pretty important to speed up bosses later on. So every time you hit the bell, it has it gives you 3 stuff. So like there is items in this game that you can buy, obviously, and the way the game handles items is that in between checkpoints you can only use them like 2 to 5 times, and it's going to be reset every time you hit a checkpoint. So like say you use already all your 2, let's say, I don't know, bombs, you're gonna get them back after on the save. It's also a checkpoint, as I explained earlier, which is like the main thing about that. And then there is also the fact that you can teleport with it once you get the item at some point in the story progression. So yeah, every time you like, this is a Metroidvania game. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. And so basically you're in just trying to go around, and every item that you're going to get after killing a boss is going to like give you new abilities to get through different stuff. So right now this is the first boss, Idea, that Yajijy is fighting, and you just use a secret item that is the blue fairy. If you enter the Konami code, the blue fairy is going to appear, and it will launch this blue lasers, and it's going to deal some damage to the boss if we get lucky enough. This boss is quite RNG and pretty hard. Again, you need to not die, not take any hit during the fight. And there is a nice thing about this game is that if you perfect the boss, if you don't take any hit, well, you're going to get an extra item after killing the boss. So in Insane, you're going to get all the extra items, but not in every other categories, because every other categories doesn't have only 1 HP.
Well, in any other category, it's not guaranteed that you kill any boss without getting hit, but you wanna do that. So on a competitive run, even on easy, you will reset if you get hit on a boss. Because it's so much faster to just have all the items.
Yeah, basically what the item will give you is bonuses for damage purpose. And the main thing about the first boss is it gives the ability to get some poison with your bow. So it's going to make the area a little poisonous, and if the enemies or the main character is going to hit it, it's going to take some damage. So obviously, if you take some damage from poison, you're going to die, because this is insane category.
Yeah, if you watch Yajijy's screen right now, he will fight. After this tiny guy he's fighting, there will be another boss.
Yeah.
And What happened there? You will see how he'll try not to walk into the poison because it'll kill him if he stands there for like half a second.
Yeah, right now he's against the second boss. Urinstein just finished the first one. So it's Lubila and Mocha. Mocha is really just an input that is pretty easy to fight. Oh wow. And then there is the real part of the boss. It's not really dangerous because the patterns are still kind of not very tough. But again, if you get hit once, you're dead. And it's a very costly death because apparently it didn't save.
Yeah, we both didn't go for the safety save now. I'm not gonna do it either.
Well, this part is really punishing because the checkpoint is very far
Out of
away
the way, yeah.
from the boss. So
Awful.
So as you can see at the beginning, Urinstein was dying a little more than me.
Yeah, I died like
But,
3 times already. Oh my god, sorry.
It doesn't matter that much because we are in insane category, so we have a lot of places that we can die, not to say everywhere. So as you can see for the Mocha fight, we can see that we are look like pausing and unpausing for no reason. In fact, before some bosses fight, we have some dialogues, and we are able to sometimes dodge them just by pausing and not pausing. So that's why we do that for some part of the game.
And the Libella fight that Urinstein just finished is 2 parts, so you have to go for 1/4 of Mocha's. It has some very weird pattern and moves pretty fast, so it's always kind of easier to just stay in the corner and shoot hours at it. Considering you have the poison ability too, it's pretty cool. Then Lubila has just a bunch of attacks, and it's still quite an easy boss.
Yeah, Lubella is the really easy part of the fight, even though she's huge. Generally in the game, the smaller enemy is, the more terrifying he is, because tiny enemies, huge RNG. Huge enemies, no RNG. I mean, like no deadly RNG, let's say that. Bosses like to just waste time with attacks that aren't hard to dodge but take a long time.
So killing Lubella gave us, like, perfecting it, gave us one of the best item of the game, which is the Backman patch. It's pretty deadly. We're going to see that for the next boss. Basically, all the extra damage items that we're going to get is just for bosses. Because we're just going to skip every other enemies on the way, because again, as I explained, we did 80 stars by the end of the first area for one item that's speeding up bosses. But we don't need any more money later on, and since killing enemies is just going to give you money, you can just skip through them and just get through.
Someone in chat just asked who the guy in the middle is. This
Oh,
person
yeah.
right here is Le Grand Grand,
Yeah.
and he decided to learn about the game like 2 days or 1 day before our race, so thanks a lot for helping us with commentary.
Yeah, I'm not at all part of the community, but it's a very cute game, and I was like, yeah, let's try to join if they need help. And since inside category requires quite a lot of focus, because again, 1 HP, 1 hit, you're dead. It's fun.
So on this part of the game, we are looking for 4 caster fragments. It's basically some artifact that we need to have to be able to unlock the castle and be able to come in. And so, except one, most of the caster fragments are protected by bosses. So, what we do just before fighting the first boss, is to take a key, because we needed to go to the next part of the game just right after the first boss.
Yeah, and yeah, it really is just grabbing that, and from the moment that you need to get the 4 crystals to open the door, that is like the main part of the game. Really, like 60% of the game is going to be that, and then the final area. You can go either way. There are 4 way possible. We just go for Frida first. Just because she has some pretty cool items. Like, it's really the only reason you are going for some areas first. It's going to be cool items.
Did you
So,
stop? Sorry, did you talk about the wall jump or not?
Oh no, actually not. So it's the fastest way to go through areas and also the safest. So like it's the two things that you really want in a speedrun: being safe and going fast. So if you jump at the same time you roll, it's going to give you the invulnerability frames of the rolling, because it's like just in Dark Souls or many of the games, when you roll you are invincible, you can take any hit. And like jumping is also pretty fast, so it's being able to do both at the same time is pretty cool. But it's like it's really just is a timing to get, and the two runners can execute that pretty well. Yeah, the boss that Urinstein just fought. It's pretty hard if you don't want to go too fast, because you are just going to, like, she has 3 attacks, 2 of them being very fast, and you can just crouch to not take the damage, and the last one is going to take you a little bit to attack, and it's just a giant beam of light that's falling um, from the ceiling. And they are pretty easy to dodge, so you are just going to sit in a corner, launch arrows, and be done.
Frida looks like we're really really bad at the game because we just sit in a corner, but I don't know any other strat that works, because one of her attacks is really short to be communicated and immediately kills if you don't crouch, and some other things for some other attacks you're not allowed to stand close to her, so for a lot of reasons most of the time you just stand in a corner and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, what did I just do?
And yeah, at the beginning of the fight, it's kind of hard to comment it when it happens, but you could see the backman patch. We can see it right on your Urinstein screen right here. It's like this giant full of items that are very deadly. And the second item is the item we got on Frida, and it's like 2 circles around Urinstein that around the character that is going to deal a massive amount of damage. It's sparse red. And here this was a fake death. You actually don't die. It's a cutscene death, and now we can get a very cute moment, and that's why Momodora is a super cute game, because you can play as a cat. Kitty cat time. You can forget the franchisee now. Just spam whatever cat emote you know.
I have 2 donations really quick from Sawyer Boy saying good morning less than 3, and which was $5 and $6 from Alkiana. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the donation.
I think we can stop commentating on the game now, because Half Coordinated is in the stream, is in the stream chat and is explaining things much better than we could. Half Coordinated is one of the top runners of the game, and he knows a lot about it.
Yeah, and it's where I like first saw this game on Half Coordinated stream. He's also a very good guy. So the cat is pretty cool. After the little section where you are forced to move as a cat, you get an item that allow you to just move around as a cat, or like switch transformation. Sorry, and the cat is the fastest way to move around, but it's not doing that much damage. So we are just going to be a cat for the rest of the movement part, and then just switch to human form to deal damage, because we are going to be able to use our bow. And bows are the bow is pretty good, especially when you get old stuff. Yeah. Asking for bows.
Just a little pause while Tech is fixing the lost signal on Yajijy's screen.
The PC didn't crash, it's just the signal for the stream that is dead.
Props to Tech for quick reactions and keeping this event in a smooth flow.
So yeah, chat, if you have any question right now, so that I can actually watch this chat and not the 2 screens, because it's really hard to keep up with the 2 screens at the same time. If you have any question, even the runners can answer, not even only me. It's a probably know the better answers than me.
Did I save already?
I don't know.
Okay. No.
I think again I have a really hard time keeping up with both of you. Meanwhile, we have this super sad music going on.
Well, while we have to wait, maybe you could tell us how to get this game, because I'm really interested in getting this. It looks really fun.
You can get it definitely on Steam, I think on Good Old Games, but also on the publisher's side, which is playism-games.com. It's not that expensive, but it's clearly a game that doesn't want to be played just once. There's a lot of challenge in it. Obviously, there's the insane mode. There's also achievements.
Go. All right.
Nice,
Nice.
we're back. Thank you very much, Tech,
You
for your
rock,
quick
Tech.
reaction, fixing the problem.
Well, no, I don't have my audio, but I guess it's fine. Whatever.
Oh god.
Well,
And I have Urinstein's audio, so I can't really switch headset, even though like we probably don't have the time for it anyway. 'Cause this is a very intense run.
Yeah, while Yajijy is doing the boss fight, I'm just backtracking right now. Now that I'm a cat, I can go to some places I haven't been able to go before. So I have to go all the way back.
And I hope you did not blink for this mini boss because the red bars just destroyed it.
Yeah, this boss thread is pretty nice in the early and mid game. It reacts pretty well.
Like again, it's really just decision and routing that made us get that item early, right after killing Frida. And that's a very good reason to kill Frida early, and then right after that you just go and fight Lubilla 2, and she gives you the ability to turn into a cat and do these super cool dashes.
did you explain about Chaos Fragment Urinstein is looking for, or not? Not yet.
We are trying to get 4 crystals, and then every time you kill a boss without taking any hit, you get an
No,
upgrade
I'm talking about the why he came back to the forest.
Oh,
I'm almost dead. Oh god.
is that because it's a teleport thingy?
Yes.
Yeah.
But well, I'm late, so I have time to explain. Basically, Urinstein is looking for the second Chaos Fragment, which is one of the most interesting one because it's not about a DPS. It's about being able to. Urinstein will be able to teleport himself to every checkpoint, most of the checkpoints. So that's why we need to have it like quickly, because what we want is like he did it purpose. He did go to the Fallen Monastery in purpose to have just a checkpoint, and then he just rush directly to the forest to have this Chaos Fragment. So he was able to get out the forest and use directly the power of the Chaos Fragment to teleport to the Fallen Monastery, and then go down directly into the Cinder Chambers.
Yeah, and like getting this crystal compared to the treasures that are hidden by bosses, it's just a movement that you just need to figure out when you get the cat transformation.
Yeah, the Cinder Chambers where I am right now is a good example of why the teleport needs to be taken very early, because you saw me falling down all the time in this place, and I don't want to go up there again because that's horrible. So I'm just going to teleport right back up after this boss fight.
Yeah, it's skipping a good section of the level, and now we are fighting the Arsonist. If you couldn't tell by the German name, it's one of the coolest boss fights because like the Arsonist is pretty fast, and whenever she gets close, like she always tries to get close to our character, and she just has this whip attack that is pretty annoying. Nice. That was a pretty
That
nice
was
fight.
really good RNG in my books. I mean, there are much better players than me who know more about it, but for me that was good. And I was lucky because you wanna kill the arsonist on the very right of the screen because that's where you're gonna leave. And you also want that that blonde knight chick to be very close by because she comes over and talks to you. You just have to skip her dialogue, but if she's very far away, she will run all the way over to you.
So now, as you probably could see right after Urinstein got the crystal, he got a new ability that is dashing, and dashing is pretty cool because you go fast with dashing. And I'm pretty sure anyone who tried to play a little fast can agree with that. So again, a very good reason to get the arsonist this way, like in this order. You really just want to move as fast as possible because bosses at this point with the rest bars and the seed we bought right after the forest, which we do not explain because there is just way too many things to explain in this game. If you want to be very thorough, it's the boss's health that just goes down really fast. Alright, it looks like Yajijy just enters the Cinder Chamber, so going down to the Arsonist. Let's say like maybe 2 minutes behind. Oh, that hurts.
Panel is a good boss, you just spam 2 of your items.
Yeah. At this
Hey,
point,
and she's dead.
At this point, it's really just use items and GG.
Yeah, that's actually true for almost every boss now. Because the item that we got from the arsonist just gives an epic, epic passive bonus on many of your attacks, and suddenly everyone just melts away.
Yeah. And I also didn't explain how the bows worked in this game. It has multiple possible charge. It has, like, you can just spam the button, but it's not really that powerful. Early in, when you don't have that many upgrades on the bow, you can just charge it a little and it's going to do a little bit more damage. You have another semi-charge, I don't remember when, but it's allow you to use to shoot 3 arrows at the same time. And then at another boss that I can't recall, you have like 6 or 8 or something really stupid, but again, it's an extra charge that you have to deal with. And right now, Urinstein is in the final part of the game, which is the castle itself.
Oh yeah, right. I got all the 4 fragments now, so this is the part where you can only, like, everything that came before is kind of freestyling where you go first, but this one is the first, like, hard locked part of the game.
Yeah, it's the place to be, the place where you need to be. And right now, he just got like one item that was very out of the way. That is called Sealed Wind, and it's necessary if you wanna get the trending of the game, which is the only ending that can give you credits. So yeah, the game really intends you, if you wanna finish the game and get some credits, the credits at the end, you need to really explore and just find everything.
Yeah, in my casual playthrough, I did not get the ending of the game. I just played through it once, basically to the point where I kind of knew what the game was like, and I decided to run it.
We are on some of the very hard boss of the game if you don't use items. Lupiar and Manuel. Oh wow.
Yeah, that was my mistake. I was taking a step back from her, but not far enough, and she got me. Otherwise, that was a perfect boss fight, and then I missed.
So Lupiar's life went down really fast.
She has very ugly RNG sometimes. That was good RNG that I got there, and just look at this, what will happen next.
Yeah, Lupia is a boss that you can't damage with your bow, so you really want to use all your DPS pretty much on her, because like your bow is your best chance to deal damage, and it's also like the only way to survive most stuff, and well, items too, that can just destroy everything, just like we saw here.
That was pretty good, actually.
And there we go. That was the last upgrade for the bow. That just allow you to launch an enormous amount of arrow when you fully charge it.
No, the item you get from Lupia Magnolia just gives you a damage bonus on your arrows.
Oh, okay. I'm bad. Don't mind
it's-
me. I just.
Don't feel bad. As mentioned 2 days ago, he knew nothing about the game. And as he's already been much more helpful than I could have been while running.
Oh, so that's right there. That's a very neat skip. So you saw him using the
Bugman patch.
Backman patch, yeah. I wasn't sure about the game, and the way it works is like it goes from the upper part of the screen to like the bottom. And the way it works is like the way switches works in this game is you just have to hit them with any kind of attacks, and it happens that you can just use the Backman patch and use that on the switch to get a shortcut. And right there, that's another item, like really the two only items that you need to get the trending. That transforms the seal into the spring leaf. Sealed wind into a spring leaf, and that's going to allow us to get a good ending.
I just did a safety save there. Apparently.
It's okay.
I don't know what that emote means, half coordinate. Don't make me feel bad about my menuing now. I really can't use that.
To me, it looks pretty good. Like, even though you don't have
Oh my
that
God.
many. Oh.
Yeah, I do the menuing just slightly different than people because I never bothered to learn a good menuing, apparently. I'm not saving the frames. I should feel bad.
Yeah, they are both playing laptop, but like just Urinstein just found out that he had the screen right in front of him and was like, "Hey, it's probably better than my crappy laptop. Let's use that instead." That's. Are you trying to make Yajijy catch up?
No.
Because
No.
it's like the second or third time you die here. Yeah.
You have to get awkwardly close to them to do the roll. Oh my god! To do the roll jump, which is the fastest way to get through the screen. And yeah, I don't like. I'm doing it too early all the time because I feel very bad about it.
And obviously, we did not explain why we did the cat movement like in this way, which is like jumping and then slashing. But that's just because it's faster than rolling. Because rolling as a cat is pretty lame. Because you have this really high deceleration by the end, and when you jump and just slash, it's going to give you the maximum speed, no deceleration when you end the jump, and then just the dash because dashing is fast. So right here, this is only one boss that is creating a copy of himself, and you can just kind of tell who is the right enemy to kill just by seeing which one is at the lowest position on the screen. Because otherwise you would have to wait for their attacks to know which one you have to kill. So it's pretty nice, and also knowing that the power shred is a thing, you can just destroy it with just 2 power shred and GG. You can just Alright, Yajijy getting his spring leaf. He's going to be able to finish the game. Did not forget. Good job.
Let's see, maybe I'm able to do some 30.
Yeah, this is the final boss.
Yeah,
Maybe
the
too late.
final boss has 3 phases. The first one already went over quickly.
You can see charging your bow deals a lot of damage.
Yeah, you can charge your bow while attacking, and then that's just some epic amounts of damage. When the last life bar hits 0, that's time. So I think if
You can
want,
press
you
the button.
I
You're
can do
better
that.
qualified for it. And again,
I don't want to lose the second, dude. Between killing her and
job.
Did I press it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And if you don't get the spring leaf, as we explained earlier, well, the boss is just going to kill us before we have the time to actually heal the princess. And yeah, we just died to save the princess. It's kind of sad, but she's alive now. All right, that was Momodora on Urinstein screen. Let's see if Yajijy is going to be able to.
I guess it will be too late. It will be like a 31, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna finish, right?
Yeah.
Because there is a thing. Oh, nice. We're going to actually see the attacks of the boss. So as I explained, you need to see like the little orbs the boss sends you. If it's blue and white, then that's the one you need to kill. And it's a very nice backup that actually Urinstein did not know before this run and before we talked about it.
Yeah, apparently you can tell them apart by the attacks, but
You're just too fast, man.
yeah, you can kill them before they even attack. And if I don't, then I usually just mess up. Yeah, my game is in Danish. I thought all the Swedish people here at ESA would really appreciate if my game was in Danish.
Yeah.
Thanks for the GGs and chat.
Oh, no, 30.
Right. Final boss for Yajijy. Will he be able to make it? Probably yes, because again, bosses are not that scary in this run. They just die so fast.
Oh my god. Yeah, sometimes she does that attack where she just dashes across the screen and you can't do anything about it.
At least you took the save before the boss.
Yes. But, well, 31.
Well, most of the time, just not dying in the game helps you get a better time, and the time you have until the awards don't have that many deaths. Again, dying is just taking a hit. Try to not take a hit in this game, considering it's a hard game. You gotta learn the pattern, and like not dying to random enemies. It just while trying to also understand the controls. It's a pretty rough category if you try to learn it. Tanking it slow.
Yeah, 31. If I don't mess up the last part of the boss.
Yeah, there is still two phases to go through. Oh wait, no, just one. I'm not paying attention. Get ready to press the button. Nice.
Time.
Alright guys, that was Momodora, a very good game, and very interesting, very good gameplay. Well, the story isn't... It's pretty generic, but... Come on.
It's a solid game and it's really fun to play. The mechanics are nice.
Yeah.
It feels good. I want to thank the ESA crew for letting us do a race of a completely stupid category for races. Those were two train wrecks, but no reset runs of this are always train wrecks. You can't do anything about it. I also want to thank all the all the Momodora people. I've seen so many of you in chat. The Momodora community is really nice. There's many. It's a common first speed game, so if you like to pick up an easy speed game, you can learn the easy any percent.
Yeah, don't pick insane
in a few
first
days.
try.
It's, yeah, thanks to all the Hotline Miami.
Yeah, Insane for
being
speedrun
epic
is only
shit.
for crazy people like half coordinated. And so I guess if you want to start the game, maybe you should try first like other categories that are less punishing. But you still have to, if you want to speedrun the game, you still have to perfect some bosses to have the items that you need to go fast on the game. And it will make just the bosses really fast than usual. Well, thanks for watching, people. I hope you appreciate, even if we had some technical issues.
I'm pretty sure people will still enjoy getting a game where you can transform into a cat. All right.
Alright.
That was Momodora, and I
Bye.
will leave that to the
you.
host.
Bye.
Okay, thank you very much, Urinstein and Yajijy, for this rather, well, insane run of Momodora.
Well,
Can
it
you believe it? Just one hit and you're dead.
Yeah, and I know that from all these I Wanna Be the Guy fan games. I used to play them a lot, and they were probably maybe some were easier, but just as hard as this game probably. So yeah, insane run and race.
Yeah, I guess I would have taken like somewhere between 10 and 11 hours to beat that.
The thing about these games is, even though they are not that long, they are hard, and that makes them very long. Like, I think I played I Wanna Be the Boshi as my first fan game, and it took me like 24 hours, even though the speedrun only takes like 30 minutes, I think, even to 40. Again, these games get really long if you're not good at it.
Yeah, and running this category at a marathon, this requires some severe balls because, well, it could take a lot of time if you're just nervous and keep dying because just one single hit and you need to restart from the previous point. Amazing. Thank you, runners.
Thank you for
this
that awesome
great run. Okay, next up, we do have Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, which is also a race of any percent. Crazy Rasmus versus Berlin Dude 1. And a quick reminder that after Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, there will take place the run Chakan the Forever Man on the Game Gear. And there is a donation incentive for this game that hasn't been met yet. So this next game is your chance. If you want to see the true ending. So keep them dollars coming. We know you want to save those children. Please save them and get the true ending of the game.
You also might want to donate for the donation incentive of The Lion King in case you like singing, because we're going to hear a Spanish song there, and we are almost there. We only need some more donations, and it would be pretty sad if we wouldn't get to that point where we could hear that song. So please, the run is almost happening. Donate some more money. It's for a good cause, and well, who doesn't like singing? Also, just a last little reminder, don't forget that at about 19 o'clock later this day, there will be a Super Mario 64 relay speedrun on the second stream, happening with over 70 people running the game. Everyone will do 1 star, I think. Yeah, it should be 1 star, and then getting to the next level, or I don't know how this is working, but we will get to that later. And yeah, 70 people, this is going to be fun, I guess.
All crowded in that little room up there. So you can't believe it, but it's going to be amazing.
Also, since people said that earlier, I might use the spray bottle now because look at this. This hasn't been really used so far. Maybe we don't want the plant dying, so I'll do that now.
Yeah, we don't want a cacper to die from thirst. Oh, I just saw that there was a $30 anonymous donation coming in earlier. It says, sing, sing. Thank you very much, Anonymous, for this $30 donation.
Man, the earth for the plant was dry as hell. Good thing I did something.
And in case you don't know what you're donating money towards, we are raising funds for Save the Children. It's a charity organization active in 120 countries all around the globe, helping children all over the world. And last year, Save the Children helped more than 157 million children. Isn't that amazing? So with your help, we can save children all around the world.
Since I see a lot of Touhou debation right now in the chat, I guess some people watching right now like Touhou, maybe not. Well, if you have a favorite Touhou character, maybe you want to donate money and, well, vote for the best Touhou character. I think that's something some streamers do, and, well, this might sound like selling out right now, but, well, it's a very good cause, so I guess this is fine. Also, don't forget your Monka S.
Yeah, if you want to have Monka as permanently in the ESA chat, there's a donation incentive towards that as well, just for you guys. It is currently, how far is it? It's about 2/3 met. And we still have, after this, 2 more days of the marathon, so the sooner you meet it, the longer you will be able to use it. Just saying.
I am actually surprised that people are donating for Monka S in chat. Like, why would you pay money for it in the mode? But I guess people are crazy. Yeah, maybe Berlin dude is from Berlin. At least he's from Germany. And it seems like the mods are ready to spam Monka S as soon as the incentive gets met. So hey, if you want some healthy spam in chat with a, well, with an emote, don't want to judge about that emote, donate.
So Ruven, how was the event for you so far?
I had a lot of fun at ESA so far. The thing is, I've been to only one ESA so far, and this is the second one. And last year was kind of catastrophic at the beginning. And this year, the whole venue, everything, the setup just blew my mind when I entered the hall. Like, this is crazy. I mean, like, you can't see it right now. Maybe, I think we have a button that should show the hall, but everything looks just so nice. We have a really nice setup here. And, oh yeah, you can see that. This is the hall, at least
Yeah.
a part of it.
Yeah, it's 8:30 a.m. here, so you can't expect many people. I think all of them, were up until, I think, at least 5 a.m. in the morning, so everybody's sleeping.
I hate Swedish water bottles.
And also, I think you have to keep in mind that what a tremendous piece and amount of work it is to set this whole stuff up. I mean, of course, things aren't always going absolutely smooth, but I think things still went a lot smoother than last year. And having that requires a lot of work in the tech team. And don't forget that actually we have a person by up here, Elgato, is on site providing us with gear, like for example, this little stream deck that enables us to switch the scenes.
And we have a $5 anonymous donation that says, for the Monka S.
Thank you, Anonymous. And we're $5 further towards the goal of a permanent Monka S in chat.
Please, whenever I open another bottle, just remind me that it will not go well because I'm red again. This is.
They're working on setup, I think. No, we're not yet. Not ready yet.
But we are almost ready, so.
I gotta say though that apart from the venue, Yajijy is actually a pretty beautiful town. If
Yeah, it has. I think it got. Well, I think it got an award for being the greenest city of Sweden, right?
even of Europe, not I think.
Oh, that might be.
Yeah, and there, I mean, if you go outside, there's a lot of forest to explore, and if you get in the city, there's a beautiful lake there, and around you can take a walk. So if you have enough of gaming, then you can just enjoy and chill. Bit of nature, even for the gamers, for the speedrunners.
So I can only recommend to visit the city. Växjö, I think it's pronounced like that. I talked to some Swedish people. I still don't know how to pronounce this. Anyway, we tried to eat some Chinese food yesterday, and we got lost in the city, and then we ended up somewhere else. And well, it's really fun to explore the city. So if you ever want to go to Sweden, come here.
And if you don't know when to go to Sweden, I think in about a year there is an event taking place that you might find interesting and might want to visit. I don't know which one it is though. Which one could it be?
And also, by the way, the more people come to ESA, the more fun it will be. I met so many nice and fun people this year, and I had a lot of fun so far with them. So maybe you will come too, and that will be more fun to have.
Oh, we just got a $30 donation by Solid Tubes. He says, when I got to the office this morning, there was no one else here. I'm happy you guys are up and keeping me company. Keep up the good work and good luck to all the runners. Thank you very much for this generous donation, Solid Tubes. Yes, we love to give you company and thank you for your donation. Thank you very much. I think we're almost ready. Okay, I hear we're good to go. So that means now the race is starting.
And it's time to switch over.
That would be really bad.
So how we press?
I press.
My?
Yeah.
You press both?
I'll give you a countdown, then press. Just this one starts.
This one, okay.
And then when you finish, hit that one. Yeah. All right. Okay, this is
We have to.
Alex Kidd and Shinobi World Race between Crazy Rasmus and Berlin Dude 1. Do you guys want to reset, or do you want to wait until you're at a certain point?
I think I'm fine.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is